Hi, my name is Pamela Cruz. I am 50. I have been a patient with Dr. Prema now for approximately 5 years. At first, I was looking for a great gynecologist, and my primary physician recommended Dr. Prema. So back when Dr. Prema recommended the hormone replacement pellet therapy, I had reached, I want to say, what I call my lowest point. We had tried, I was in menopause and my body was changing, and we had tried several different treatments and they just weren't working for me. And I was feeling, I think I had every symptom in the book. I was feeling irritable, I was always tired, I had no sex drive, I was losing focus, my hair was thinning, my skin was changing, and I was looking for a miracle, if you will. Well, it affected it significantly because I was always tired, but in my line of work, I don't have the privilege to be tired. I have to be on all the time. And at home, I was very irritable. And I think that I was most irritable with my husband because I knew he'd love me and accept me unconditionally, but it wasn't fair to him. But yeah, I was always tired, and I was so tired I didn't even want to work out. I was too tired to even go on walks with my husband when he was trying to encourage me to exercise. So we first tried the topical hormone cream. I did that for a while, and I didn't see much of a change at all. Then we transitioned to Invexi. And with Invexi, I saw a tiny change, but it was so small that it really didn't make a significant difference. So I am tremendously grateful to Dr. Prema because she first asked me to read the book. And when she handed me the book and said I needed to read it before I did the treatment, I thought, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to squeeze this into my time frame. But I'm so grateful for that because reading it, first of all, allowed me to realize that everything I was feeling was normal in the sense of this is what a woman who is who is of my age and has a significant drop in hormone levels should be experiencing, right? And it made me a little more comfortable about jumping into the treatment. So after I read it, I met with Dr. Prema, and I trusted her judgment because I know that she is an expert in the field of women's health, and she does a lot of studying and research, and so I was ready to go. So she did tell me that I needed to have lab work done to pretty much identify where all my hormone levels were. And when the results came back and we met, I was surprised but not surprised. I was not surprised that they were low, but I was super surprised at how low they actually were. And so that was very revealing. And it was nice to know that before jumping into the pellet treatment that it was, we were doing it on a very educated note, meaning they knew exactly where my hormones were, and I trusted that the pellet was going to be made to meet my individual needs.
What did you feel?
So the first time, I really didn't know what to expect. Dr. Prema had explained the process thoroughly, but it was all very new. So I felt very comfortable. The only painful part of it, and it was bearable pain, was the lidocaine. But after that, I felt absolutely nothing. Now that I've gone through my second round, I came in a little more prepared mentally. I knew what to expect, and I didn't feel, even with the lidocaine injection, I didn't feel as much discomfort as the first time. So this second round was super smooth, super easy. Oh, absolutely. Yes, she did, and she's so good about walking you through every single step of the process. So after the first round, Dr. Prema had explained that, it could be 3 weeks, it could be 4 weeks. So for me, it's interesting because I actually could identify the day that I woke up feeling different. And it happened at around week 4. I just felt this very interesting boost in energy when I woke up in the morning, and I felt a lot more peaceful. I felt a lot more focused. And the one thing I really started to feel around that week 4 was a significant increase in my sex drive. And it was something that I had not felt for a very, very long time. So the best way to describe it is I felt like I had woken up and I had taken 10 years, at least minimum, off of my life. I felt a lot younger. I felt a lot happier. I felt a lot more energized, more focused, and definitely a lot less irritable. I started about maybe 3 years prior is when I started to feel my body changing. But the year prior to the pellet treatment is when it really started to go downhill for me. The symptoms just started to increase significantly, and all the symptoms I mentioned were just heightened. And for a woman to experience the 0 sex drive is scary, because you almost feel like this is it for me. I can't say enough about the staff and Dr. Prema. Everybody has been absolutely wonderful. They've made me feel very normal and they've made me feel very comfortable with the whole process. I trust Dr. Prema tremendously, and I appreciate the staff's professionalism and just their empathy and how nice they always are and how approachable they are and how knowledgeable they are. So much so that I recommended Dr. Prema and the BioT pellet treatment to a relative of mine. And she came and has experienced the exact same thing. Tremendously grateful. The least I can do for Dr. Prema and the staff, because I'm forever grateful to her. Yeah, I just want to say that this has been a game changer for me. It has turned everything around. I am forever grateful to Dr. Prema, as I said, and to the staff, because as I mentioned, I had hit a low and I was feeling borderline depressed, and I just thought that this was it for me in terms of feeling youthful. And I mean, it makes me emotional, because I really did feel that there was nothing out there that was going to turn it around for me. And I just feel like I've entered this amazing new phase in my life. And I want to say both my husband and I are grateful to Dr. Prema, because he was amazing about his patience and support of what I was going through. And we're grateful as a family to her, because it's been a tremendous turnaround.